It's my favorite time. It's speed build time. Today we're building something a little bit different than usual. I don't build too many community lots in The Sims. I stay in my lane, and my lane is suburban houses. But today we are trying to build a pool in The Sims 4. I wanted to have another lot to come visit with my Sims in my Let's Play, and so I was thinking we could build like a public pool in Oasis Springs. I love this area, like this sort of more tropical, nice, luscious area of Oasis Springs, and so I was gonna build a pool. Originally, I was gonna make it like kind of Mediterranean inspired, like the neighbors' houses. This building is like across the street from the Calientes, if you know where that is. And then it ended up being a modern building, which is very different than what I usually build. So it's out of my comfort zone to an extreme level, as many of you probably know. So be proud of me, okay? But it ends up being like a pool, sort of like rec center, maybe. It has a gym on the second floor. It's got like a kids area for the kids to hang out inside. It's got like all the pool stuff. There's a playground. So I was trying to aim for like a really nice lot that like the whole family could come to, even toddlers. And I think I managed it. It just took me a while to like figure out what I wanted it to look like. It even has like a spot to buy like some burgers and fries or whatever. Like it's kind of got all the bases covered there, and I really like it. I like to have lots like this in my game. I kind of like to have those multi-purpose, like multifunctional lots. Like I like libraries to have all these items that I don't usually have at my own home. I don't know, all the microscopes and like all the big giant things that are hard to fit at your own house. I like to put them on community lots so you have a chance to come use them. So like in this one, I put like the toddler slide from Toddler Stuff. It's got that little Seasons toddler pool. It's got a bunch of those things that like you might not always have at your own home, but it's nice to be able to bring your kids out and like go somewhere. And luckily Oasis Springs usually has good weather, so it's like nice out enough to come here and visit it. I don't know, it's cute. It's nice. It ends up having like a blue and white sort of color scheme. It's sort of tropical. Anyway, before we get started, I need to announce something very, very, very important. Today is May 1st. Today is the first day of our St. Jude fundraiser on Twitch. So if you want to come by, I will link my Twitch channel down below. I'll also link the donation page down below. Last year in May, we raised $118,000 for St. Jude, and I intend to smash that goal this year, okay? The party starts today, although I must admit I am not sure how much of a party it will be because I'm getting the second dose of the COVID vaccine. So when you're watching this, I got the dose yesterday, so I might be sick today, but I will still stream. No matter what, I will be there for the first day of the St. Jude streams, okay? May 1st, I will be live no matter what. I just may not be my usual bubbly self because I might have a headache. So we'll see how I'm feeling, but it's fine. We should be fine. Anyway, that's the plan. Our big St. Jude event starts this month. I have lots of things lined up, lots of silly stream plans. I'm gonna play lots of fun games. I'm even gonna possibly play The Sims 2, which I never ever have done before, like ever. That's a lie. I've played The Sims 2 before, but I didn't play it like when it was out because I was a literal child. It came out when I was like 5. So I didn't play The Sims 2 when it was new, but I will play it on stream this month at some point. You know, I've got a lot of ideas. And like I said, if you'd like to donate, I have that Tiltify page down below. Don't feel like you have to, just come out and hang out with us. If you didn't know, St. Jude is a children's research hospital based in the US. They help so many kids and so many families. The research that they do benefits the entire world, obviously, but most importantly, any patient who gets treated at St. Jude will not pay a dime for their treatments, for their families, like being able to stay there. The patients will never get a bill from St. Jude, and that is really important to me. No kid deserves to be sick at all, and the last thing you need to worry about when your kid is sick with cancer is how you're gonna pay for their life-saving treatment. I'm gonna start crying. Anyway, St. Jude means a lot to me, and I like to be able to support them. So if you would like to come hang out with us and raise some money for a really good cause this month, I'm going to be live every day on Twitch. So Twitch channel link down below. I'm sorry for going off on that tangent. One more thing though, we actually have St. Jude merch this month. St. Jude and Designed by Humans and a bunch of creators all teamed up this month to make official merch. So like official lilsimsie merch that benefits St. Jude. So whenever you buy a t-shirt, $10 goes straight to St. Jude. It looks like this. It's got my little Twitch emote cats and it says Cool Cats Against Cancer, and it's just really cute. So if you want one of those, limited time only, they're available right now. I have the link down below too. Only this month though, so if you want one, you better act fast. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking about it. It's just, this is really important to me and I've been planning it for a long time and it starts today, so I'm just excited. Do you know what though? Thinking about this pool, don't you miss like going places? Although, now that I say that, I'm like, do I want to go to a public pool? I'm really self-conscious. Do I want to go to a public pool? But don't you miss like going to the beach or like going to I don't even like the beach either. I think what I just miss is getting out of the house and like doing things like that, because I haven't done that in so long. Obviously none of us have. I don't even like the beach. It's sandy and gross. It's hot outside. Like, I don't want to go to a public pool. It's hot outside and I'm self-conscious of my body. Like, I don't want. But right now I'm looking at this pool and I'm like, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a nice day to go hang out at the pool? Yeah. Anyway, so the building. As you can see, that second floor ends up being a gym space. So I've got like some yoga mats, there's some treadmills, like all sorts of gym equipment. I was thinking because, you know, this area, this neighborhood, originally I was trying to build like a sort of goofy rec center for the whole town to come use. And then I realized that I was building this really fancy lot in like the most upscale neighborhood of Oasis Springs. So it kind of gives me like country club vibes, almost a little bit, which wasn't what I was aiming for, but is kind of what it feels like, doesn't it? Like, it's like this nice building you have to like pay your HOA dues in order to be allowed to use. And it's got all these fancy things. So I was trying to like tone it down and make it a bit more casual as we went on. And you'll see, I think I kind of get there. It ends up being really cute. The other thing that my chat was mentioning when I built this on stream last week, they were talking about how I have that sandy area that ends up having like some playground equipment on it next to the pool. Number one, there's not a fence or anything to prevent the kids from falling straight into the pool. So that's an issue. And number two, your kids would like trek sand all over the place. If they're walking around in the sandy area, like they're trekking that sand straight into the pool, which is nasty. But, you know, it's The Sims, so it doesn't matter. Also, I put, for now, like some palm trees back there. Eventually, I changed that into a different area. I ended up using the slip and slides from Backyard Stuff back there. So I don't really usually use that many packs in my builds. Like, a lot of times I try and build base game only, or like base game and just one pack, because then the things are more downloadable. But because I was making this for my Let's Play and like I wanted to have a place to go in my Let's Play save, I wanted to use more packs and like make use of those things that, again, I don't often get to put in my own house. So the Backyard Stuff pack came with that like shark slip and slide, you know? And I wanted to put that down here because how fun is that slip and slide? And like, when do you get to use it? So I managed to like find a little spot for it. We've got like some water balloons you can play with. You know, I was trying to use all of the water activities because this is the perfect spot to put them. So, cause like, where else are you gonna put them? At least this has it all in one place. It's like plopped down. You can use it easily. So in my sim saves, I always make a holiday called Big Summer Blowout. We have a few holidays already in the Sims that like come by default when you have seasons. But if you have the seasons pack, you can make custom holidays, which is really fun because you could like add Halloween or, you know, whatever you wanted to add. I like to add a holiday at the end of the summer. I call it Big Summer Blowout. In reference to Frozen a little bit, but also just because it's a fun name. Because it's nice to have a holiday in every season, and there isn't one in summer already. So I like to add Big Summer Blowout, and on that I'll put like, do fireworks, grill, have like water activities, and it's the last day of summer. And I think that's really fun. And so I wanted this lot to be like the perfect spot to bring your Sims on that holiday, you know? It's got all the bases covered. Granted, this is not like a holiday everyone uses. It's just one that I like to do in my own gameplay. But if you want to do that too, here's the perfect spot for it. And again, it's a good spot to like bring your Sims if you want to just have a place to hang out. I don't know. It works out well, I think. We're kind of getting to the point in the build though where I really struggled with the color scheme that I wanted to do. Because I saw that umbrella that I have above the lounge chairs, the red and blue, and I really liked it. So I was gonna have like a kind of red and blue color scheme matching, and then it was like really busy looking and I wanted it to be a bit more fancy, so I was going back and forth trying to figure out like what I wanted it to look like. And so I really started to struggle with colors, but then eventually we end up going for like a navy blue kind of vibe, which you'll see I'll get to. It ends up being blue. You know how I always build blue suburban houses in The Sims and it's like a curse and I can't get away from it? This is a blue modern pool. For some reason, listen, all the best swatches in this game are blue. I don't know, I don't make the game. It's not my fault, but all of the best swatches are blue. Every item has a blue swatch and it's a nice blue swatch. So it's what happens. It's not my fault that everything is blue. It just keeps happening because all the best things are blue. So I'm sorry that all of my builds are blue, but Give me some better swatches, Sims team. So yesterday on my Twitch channel, I was doing a build club with my friend Dr. Gluon, who is great, by the way. If you don't follow Dr. Gluon on YouTube or on Twitch, like, he's a lot of fun. I can link his channels down below. But we were doing a build collab where basically we each had 10 minutes to build a building. We spun a wheel, ended up getting a library, and then we had 10 minutes to build the other one, a library that they had to renovate, which was chaotic in itself because like 10 minutes is not enough time to build anything. And so I was like speedy trying to build a library, and then he had to renovate my library and I renovated his. But one of the sim gurus, Sim Guru Ninja, who like works on The Sims, was in my chat, and we were joking around, like every time I wanted something, we'd be like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have like this item? Ninja. Or if there was a glitch, we'd be like, wow, wouldn't it be nice if this was fixed? Ninja, because he was in the stream. The poor guy's just trying to hang out and watch a Twitch stream, and we're like, Ninja, constantly like calling him out for it. It's not his fault. But I mean, Sim Guru Ninja, wouldn't it be nice if I could paint the ceilings of my Sims builds? I'm just saying, Ninja. Anyway, for the most part, I just use speed builds as a chance to talk about myself and tell stories. And so I mentioned I was getting the second dose of the COVID vaccine like yesterday. Except for me, it's tomorrow, but for you, it's yesterday. Weird. I'm pre-recording to get the vaccine right now because I don't know if I might feel a little bit sick. Like, some people have like, you know, a headache or like feverish symptoms after the second dose of the vaccine. So I'm pre-recording like videos for this weekend just in case I don't feel great and like can't record this weekend. But it's like on the off chance that maybe I have a bad headache on Saturday, I want to have a video prepared, you know? But I am so excited to get the vaccine. I told a story like a few weeks ago when I booked my first appointment, but everyone 16 and up became eligible in Florida for the vaccine like a month ago almost at this point. And so the day I became eligible, I was like on the websites at midnight, like booking an appointment, like the second I became eligible, because I was so like, I need the vaccine, you know? And so I got me and my brother an appointment. My brother is 17, I'm 21. So I was like on there, like trying to get me and Brett appointments, you know? And after I booked them, I started crying because I was so relieved. I was like, oh, thank God, I'm finally, you know? And then I got my first dose like 3 weeks ago now at CVS. I walked in, it was very easy. I got my dose. It didn't hurt at all. Like, the needle, couldn't feel it. No pain, totally fine. My arm didn't even hurt afterward. Like, I mean, I guess it was maybe a little bit sore. Like, it wasn't worse than any vaccine I've had before my whole life. I know some people have a little bit more arm pain, but like, I was fine. So that was nice. And then I had the first dose of the vaccine. And then now my second appointment is now. So I'm gonna get the second dose, which usually maybe has worse side effects. But I will let you know how that goes, because I know it's kind of spooky, and I would very much like to be a voice of calm and reason to let you know that it's gonna be totally okay. And it's super easy to do, because I know a lot of people are kind of scared of the vaccine, but it is very safe, it is very effective, and I cried because I was so glad I was getting it. I know the US is really far ahead with vaccinating compared to some other countries because we're keeping all of the doses here. So I'm very lucky to have the vaccine, and I hope that those of you in other places will be able to get it soon too. But anyway, I will gladly inform you that it was super easy to do. You won't even feel it. I know like the needles are scary and stuff like that, but you're fine. You're fine. You're gonna be totally fine. It's super easy. Okay, I'm sorry. I should really talk about the build for a second. So the inside of this building, it has the gym upstairs. It's got 2 bathrooms downstairs. One bathroom has a few toilets and a couple of showers, and it's like the main bigger bathroom for the whole building. And there's also a smaller bathroom section right off of the pool where there's just showers and some lockers, which I think makes a lot of sense, like to have the showers right when you come in from the pool. So in my mind, like, you'd go in and out from the pool in that shower locker room, and then you would like shower off the pool water and then come inside. So that's what I was going for. So there ends up, I think there's 5 showers and like 3 bathroom stalls, which you don't need that many showers. You'd be fine with just the 1 bathroom in this building, but I wanted to have the extras for like the realism of it. I also have some vending machines in the hallway. I liked the idea of like having a proper food cart outside that you could buy like fresh like burgers and fries from, but also some vending machines inside with like more casual food like chips and stuff. So I used the 1 vending machine that came with Get to Work, and then also a couple from Snowy Escape, because we have some more vending machine options now. So we have those inside with also like some tables to sit and eat at. Maybe you could do your homework at those tables. I don't know. And then there's also the kids room where there's like some toys and stuff. All in all, I'm really, really happy with how this place turned out. Like, I think it's really cute. The color scheme thing was definitely a struggle for me, like trying to figure out what colors I wanted it to look like, but I think I managed to get there in the end because I wanted it to be like colorful, but not too colorful. And I wanted it to look like fresh and bright and fancy, but not too fancy. So I was trying to like find this balance of what's like a really nice, cozy community center feel that's like modern and updated and nice, but not like, you know, millionaires come here nice, you know? I wanted it to look like you could bring your kids here and not feel out of place. Oh, and you know what else is awful? I wanted to have a ball pit so bad, like so badly, because I never used that ball pit, but then I couldn't get it to fit in the tiny room, so I didn't. Maybe we should make a build that's like a playground specifically for toddlers, or like a daycare center, and then we could specifically have the ball pit on purpose. I would love that because I never really make places for toddlers. So building a daycare center kind of thing could be really fun. Or even like an entire school. I guess obviously it would be a pretend school. You couldn't actually bring your Sims there. There are mods for that to let you have active school days and stuff. That mods do exist for active school days. But that could be really fun if we had like a school building and there's like a bunch of places for kids, or even like if we made it more aimed towards being a clubhouse. Like how there's the Scouts Club thing your Sims can join with seasons. If we tried to make like the perfect spot for your Sims to do Scouts, you could like bring the kids and teens there for Scouts and like toddlers there for daycare, and then you'd be set. Like I'm just looking for lots where I can bring my Sims in legacy challenges to meet other friends, essentially. That's what I want, is just places to make friends, because my Sims never have any friends until it's too late. So if we could have some more like child geared lots, that would be great. I just usually don't bother, you know? Like for the most part, when my Sims are kids, I just like leave them at home and I go play with their parents or their teenage siblings and have the teens make friends. I wish that we had more of a reason to have the kids leave the house and do fun stuff, because at the moment I just don't. Anyway, the build is kind of wrapping up here now. We're getting down to the wire. I'm just putting in some finishing touches, you know, putting the tables and stuff inside. I liked the idea of them all being 3 different colors. It kind of has that same like, oh, it's brightly colored, but not like too much sort of vibe. Although, who am I to talk about it being too much when I have that like child's flooring in the playroom? That is the definition of too much. Oh well. But the building is kind of coming to an end here. I think it turned out really nice. It is on my gallery. I believe it's called Oasis Community Center on the gallery if you want to download it. And obviously the very last thing I do always whenever I build anything ever is do the wallpaper. So I leave that to the very end. I just didn't know what I wanted it to look like, you know? So I really left it until the very end. But I will show you the finished product really fast. Let's pop into the actual game so you can see it better. I built this lot originally for this save on stream where 2 of my legacy founders have died because I let them get eaten by piranhas. So like the founder died and then her son went on, had kids, then he died that way. So the least I could do is give the grandchildren a nice place to visit. And this is what I've got. So here we are. Again, it's located like across the street from these buildings, if you know where it is. Originally, we were going for more brightly colored on the outside. I realized that we had like the red and blue thing. I ended up going for more of a like sandy color scheme. It's like beach vibes, you know, in this desert that my Sims are living in. But I went for more of a beachy vibe. So we have like the light blue and then like the beige color scheme sort of. On the outside, we have these 3 tables over here. This is that hot dog stand I was talking about. We also have this ping pong table, which I thought was kind of fun. There's some pool floaties. We have diving boards. We have that slip and slide. There's the kids play area. There's a mini toddler pond for the toddlers to play in. There's just lots of seating out here, which is nice. And then on the actual inside, you walk in, there's a front desk. I actually made this lot dog friendly because I wanted to put these dog treats on the counter. So you could bring your pets here. We have the vending machines. We've got that kids playroom. It has like some games, some toys, and also a toddler slide. And oh, it's a teen hangout as well. So the teens will come here. So it's a good spot to meet people. There's just some lockers over here. We have the main bathrooms where we have the toilets and the showers and a couple sinks. I like this bathroom. I don't usually feel like I do a very good job with public bathrooms, but I feel like this one makes sense. And then of course these showers have their own private toilets. Also bathrobes, which apparently are shared by everyone, which is kind of gross. Do you think they wash them? And then this is that hallway I was talking about. So your Sims could like walk through here. They could like go in, shower, then get in the pool, and then like rinse off before they go back inside. So in my head, you'd like go this way through the locker room to get to the pool. And then upstairs, we have that gym I was talking about. We have some yoga mats. We have like some treadmills, some weight machines. I mean, all the bases are covered. And that is the entire building. It's not that big. But like I said, I was really trying to focus on those items that like you probably don't have at your own house. You know, ping pong, diving board, like stuff that would be actually a good reason to come here. I wanted it to be placed so that if you put it in your neighborhood, you'd have like a good reason to bring your Sims here and actually hang out at it. It does use probably too many packs. For that, I'm sorry. Maybe I should build a base game pool next. One that is more accessible to you to download. But for now, this is what we got. I hope that you liked this video. I did build this live on stream first, so if you want to watch my Twitch streams, I have them linked down below. And again, we are doing that charity event this month, so if you want to come hang out and help support St. Jude, you don't need to donate, but just coming by and like helping to support us and spread the word is really helpful. So with that being said, I love you, I miss you, have a wonderful day. Okay, goodbye. Sorry, I get nervous. I get nervous like promoting things. Does that make sense? But it's important to me, and we raised so much money for St. Jude last year, and I want to do it again. So I'm gonna promote it. I'm not a weenie. I can do this.